Hello everyone, I am Tacet and welcome to the Gems of War Guild Wars, week 56, gosh that number's starting to get high. Day 1, it is a green day, and sorry about last night, connection ended up going down. It was actually doing that several times during the day, and apparently it did it during the stream too. That's actually one of the first times that kind of happened. Actually, if you're ever wondering why I keep saying like we're streaming in the top right corner, that's actually one of the last time it happened, like about a year ago. Like it disconnected during a stream, and then like every single stream after it keeps saying I'm live because it messed with YouTube, and of course YouTube won't fix it because they're YouTube. But anyways, yeah, that very rarely happens. I'm pretty sure like a year ago was the last time it actually happened. But anyways, we're here now. Oh wait, is it on private? It says there's only one viewer, but there's a bunch of people talking, so it can't be one viewer. Let me just double check. That's happened before too. No, it says it's public. That's weird. It's just still showing one viewer on my side, even though there's multiple people here. But anyways, yeah, sorry about last night, everyone. Hopefully it won't happen again. Those beyond my control, unfortunately. But anyways, it's Green Guild War Day. We're running with Leprechaun. That is not the team. Where'd it go? We're running with Leprechaun. Oh no! Really? Really? People are starting to use that in Guild Wars now? I was hoping people wouldn't. Actually, why am I not using this on Guild Wars yet? But he's using a Dragon Eye into Grimlet. That is such an annoying combination. But hopefully we'll win quick enough. We actually have a lot of ways to try to win quick enough. We have Tapon, which converts all brown to red, which will feed us into Yagway and Wardbreaker. But we also have Leprechaun, who now will give us a bunch of explosions. Earlier here we had Yasmin, but Yasmin was kind of iffy on if it was really good or not here. But this ends up giving us an extra +1 green, which is obviously good since literally our entire team uses green. And it also gives us the explosion right off the start of battle. If we don't want to go with Tapon, we can simply go clear the board with Leprechaun and get our mana started that way. So that's pretty much the game plan of what we're going to be doing, and hopefully it ends up winning decently. I don't think we need to switch anything else out. It is indeed a green guild war, and we seem to have everything we need. So let's get into it. And after this, of course, we have a bunch of delves, and then we'll just mess around with the Leprechaun and the Dragon a little bit. We have some spare time. Okay, why did he get a freeze? Really? Why? Why are you leveling Frost Mage right now? Oh, that's the most annoying thing he could have frozen. Oh well. At least he missed with his brown convert there, if nothing else. Oh no! That's even worse. His brown convert gets rid of all the greens. I forgot about that. Oh well, at least we got an okay start with everything else. At least we get to deny his browns, but he gets to deny our greens. So, we could go cast this, and apparently enough to actually kill, so that's good. We'll get that rolling. Could take a skull there. Don't think we're really going to need it. Everything else here can kind of stay as is. We'll just let him have that skull, that's fine. Let's throw that down, get our double kill. Did I just miss that extra turn? Yes, I did. I did not see that all the way over there. Please take a skull. Don't summon. What are you doing? There we go. We'll go and take our red. Let's not miss that extra turn. Not sure why he didn't go for it. Explode everything. Not enough mana to go into anything, though. We could let that skull go. I guess we could just take a green surge and kind of go from there. Yeah, we'll go green surge. Then we just go right into a Tapon or something. What can we do with this? Not really anything. I guess we just throw Tapon for the sake of it and then see if we have a convert next turn. And the answer is no, but we do have a free turn just sitting there, so I guess we go for that. And nothing else. Almost feel like getting yellow and start working up his mana. I can't really take that skull just because of what he's going to get out of it. And he just gives it to us instead. Perfect. So we'll grab all that. Wardbreaker is not going to be able to hit that. But we will go and still cast it anyways. Just because we need the mana more so than anything. Tapon still doesn't have it. Actually, neither of them have it right now. Yagway nor Tapon. So we'll just go for the skull. He's going to get a Dragon's Eye. I can't actually do anything about that, though Dragon's Eye doesn't actually count for any damage. So even though that's annoying, at least it doesn't count against our score. It just makes it harder for us since we don't get to use that troop anymore. Well, we already used him for his main explosion, so I guess we didn't really need him anymore anyways. Ideally, we'd have Yagway here, and we do, and that's match. There we go. Didn't even need a Wardbreaker. At least not to finish it anyways. So that could have gone a little bit better, but luckily this team isn't as annoying against what we're using. If anything, we actually have a hard counter to it since he won't be able to use his browns as soon as we get the cast down. Okay, board looks pretty bad, but luckily we have a make a board good option by simply exploding the entire thing with that. Whenever the board is too awful for us to do anything with. Nice little extra turn on there, so we'll go get a Yagway down. What else? We could take this red to get into his skull. This Tapon's not really going to do much, so I guess we'll just go right into a Ward Breaker there. Alright, he'll hit us. He'll hit us again. That's not good. Luckily, we have our hit. And we can get all of our mana to full and do it again. And we've got Ward Breaker. No free turn, though. Still no free turn. Still no free turn. Well, there's free turns as in we're taking extra turns, but no free turn as in that is what we need. There we go, and that's match. We just kill it with Ward Breaker. Now we just need a battle like that 3 more times. Also, hello everyone. Didn't even say hello yet. Hello William. Hello Brian. Hello Marcelo. Hello Captain. Hello Steve. Hello Squidgy. Hello Churros. Hello Bakchan. Hello Chad. Hello Steve. I think I'm repeating some. Hello IceRR. And hello Travel. Welcome everyone. I thought I said your name wrong for a second. Yeah, it is Travel. Travel M. Also, is everyone in this guild using this team? Deep Boar, Dragon's Eye, Grimlet, and Highforge. What an annoying team. I'm not quite sure why he's going with the whole... Oh, I see why he's doing that. He's using the half mana for Deep Boar. That's interesting. Seems a little bit overkill unless you're actually using that hero class. Oh, he is. Okay, never mind. That makes sense. That's why. Good evening, Dragon Ball Z fan. Welcome. Okay, he has a barrier. That's kind of normal of that hero class. He keeps gaining barrier 2 every brown. I think he's that far, right? Yeah, he is. That's annoying. Okay, well, we got a bad board, so we just get a new one. He'll go do all of his things. That doesn't really help us much, though. Oh, he's gonna get Dragon's Eye, and then we lose. How wonderful. Too bad we don't have Yagway here. That's a really good Yagway board. That's not gonna help us. I guess we could cast it and just hope something bad doesn't happen. It obviously is, but nope, we didn't get an extra turn. That's all we could have hoped for there. Okay, he transformed the most useless thing he possibly could again. Once we do the first cast with Leprechaun, it does become a lot less useful. Mainly just needed to get us initially going. That's good. That's not good. That's really not good. What is with Dragon's Eye today? Apparently, we need to go instead of Dragon's Eye Defend Team. It does use some of the Goblin stuff, though. At minimum, we'd have to use Grimlet. I guess we technically don't need Highforge and Deep Boar. We could do other stuff. But we do definitely need the Grimlet. That's what makes the team work. I might as well just retreat from this battle, though, because it is Guild Wars, we kind of have to play it out so we get the full amount of score. It's only going to make like a few hundred difference, but it still is a few hundred difference. But I do need him to kill us at a good pace, otherwise it's going to take forever. I guess we could still try winning. Those baby dragons could, in theory, be the most amazing dragons in the game. So you never know for sure. But that's very unlikely. Oh, I wish he would have gotten that on Yagway. He could, I mean, on Tapon. He could actually saved our Tapon. But he didn't. Though there's still a chance, as long as we don't let him take a skull. Oh, well, there goes that. Well, let's go feed it mana. What dragon could possibly save us right now? I don't think there's a single dragon in the entire game that could do that. And that is not one of them. Well, if he keeps transforming us, maybe he'll keep giving us dragons that we need. Eventually. So we're probably going to die way before that. Well, we're going to get one more chance. He'll give us one more dragon. Probably won't help us at all. Let's see what this is. I'm not even going to bother with skulls just to see what we get out of this thing. Well, we can't even take anything. We'll just take a purple for now. Try getting reds in that area. There we go. We got a red. Oh, we had a red. Okay, he'll take a skull or another eye. Oh, there goes all of our mana. He doesn't even have a mana drain. He can still mana drain us. Pretty much. And we're dead off of that. Wow, that's annoying. I don't think that was because of our team. That's just Dragon's Eye being Dragon's Eye. Hey, there we go. That's still an annoying team, but at least it's not Dragon's Eye. Oh yeah, there's a lot of Leprechauns in the drop table right now. I actually opened a few before this stream just to make sure we got Leprechaun to Mythic so that we could use it for right now. I believe it gains one more explosion because of it. But, yeah, there's like half the drop table is Leprechaun right now. That generally happens with whatever the ultra rare is during event keys. there's an absurd amount of drops of whatever the ultra rare is in the kingdom, particularly if it's a new one that was just added on the given week. Because the way event keys work is, of course, ultra rare is the lowest drop in it, but another mechanic of event keys is whatever troop is currently available for glory, it does have a higher chance of dropping. So whenever it's an ultra rare that's also available for glory, it just gets an absurdly high drop rate within the drop table. That's one of the reasons why it's appearing so much. So we have nothing really good to go for here. I guess we could cast Tape on. I guess we'll do that. Doesn't give us everything we need, but it gets World Breaker up quite a decent amount. Okay. No! That destroyer ruined us. Oh, no, it didn't. We still have it in the corner. It almost ruined us. Guess we just explode here, get ourselves a new board, go from there. Could cast a blank Yagway. I don't think it's worth it, though. We'll do that. Nice little extra turn. Still no free turn on the other thing, so we'll just throw a Word Breaker down. And do another Word Breaker and go from there. So we'll cast that, yes. Get another hit down. And just explode everything again. Kind of. Not really. Never mind. Also, how does that only have 1 HP? That's a lot of damage. Okay, we're frozen on red. So it's actually better for us just to take this as a 3 rather than a 4. Just so it has surge chance. We have to have something that we could use here. If nothing else, I guess we could use Tapon to go convert that. So we'd still take the skull, and we'd have a chance to actually turn there. Nope, didn't get it. Oh, he has the bandit thing too. That's annoying. Do that again. Take a red. Ward breaker everything down and go from there. Nope, that died. Okay, what do we need? Skull's not really going to do much. Tapon's also not really going to do much. Let's take that for now, though. See if we can get some kind of convert. Do it right over there. Ward breaker it all. Maybe start going to the greens again. Oh, that's not good. We can try for the green extra turn. Not quite. Oh, yay, we got a red randomly. That'd be sad if we actually lose because of bandits. We're almost on track to lose because of bandits right now. I think we're about to go lose to bandits. Leprechaun, go! No, I think we legit just lost to bandits plus Sister of Shadow Summon off a hero. Why does he even have Sister of Shadow Summon? It's only a 20% chance too. What's it even based on? No one ever uses that. It's based on 20% chance to summon a Sister of Shadows when an enemy dies. Really? You actually rolled that? That's awful. It's been a while since we've lost twice on a Guild War Day. What are you doing, Leprechaun? You're supposed to be lucky. You're the exact opposite of lucky. The complete polar opposite. And we're up against the exact same thing. Though it doesn't help that literally every battle that we have is some of the most meta stuff. They would save all their better ones for today. Not sure why. I guess green is one of the weaker colors, so if you're going to completely destroy on a day, green is probably one of the days to do it on. I think the biggest issue with green is just how bad it is against freeze. In particular. Speaking of freeze, we've been frozen on every single one except the Dragon Eye teams. And on the Dragon Eye teams, it was Dragon Eye teams. You use Leprechaun, Yagway, Greed, and Key since you don't have Pride. Why Key? You do realize that you lose score if you don't use Pure Color in Guild Wars. The only reason you can get away with it in factions and or in delves and what's the other game mode called? The only reason you get away with it in delves and Tower of Doom is because they let you use it. But if you do it in Guild Wars, you're going to lose points. We are not allowed to use any weapon that isn't green on Green Guild War Day. Otherwise, we lose points for doing so. So do be wary of that. You can do it in all the other game modes, but you can't do it in Guild Wars. Or, well, you can, but you're going to lose points for doing so. Really? Can you stop getting all the luck? That's not good. It's going to be another one of those battles where he just keeps constantly frontline summoning. Over and over again. Okay. What do we need? Green does have a silence option. That one skull spammer that does 2 silences is a pretty good one. Nim something? I forget her name. It's that one merfolk that is green-purple. That has a double convert. She, I believe, is the most viable green silence. It's a little hard using her, though, because she doesn't really currently have too much synergy. And definitely doesn't have green synergy. But you could theoretically use her in a team if you needed silence really badly. Do we cast this? I'm leaning towards yes, but it's not really going to do anything, so I'm just going to go for the explosion. It's going to do about as much as the other thing's going to do. We'll go for our hit here, get all the manas. We're not frozen on red, luckily. So we can get away with that. Throw another hit down, ward breaker, go from there. We're not frozen on brown, so we can go for that. Actually, we could convert it too, but we don't need the mana currently, so we'll just do that instead. Red, we can kind of leave there. Throw a hit down. Blue we are frozen on, however, so I actually need to go for ward breaker there, just to make sure he doesn't go for it. And of course he would get a summon, because why not? Tapon, yes, you do have it, and we're unfrozen, perfect. Alignment, good. Take another red, ward breaker, go from there. And then we just hit him with the other thing. And that's all of them too, since we lost twice, unfortunately. That was a horrible day. But oh well. But yeah, I should probably use I-Team for one of my defense. I currently don't. Not sure where we would put it with what we currently... Oh no. Right at the 16-minute mark again. It almost tried doing the same thing again. First thing I did was like check the router, but no, it's fine this time. It was just a short 1-second thing. But yeah, it's not like last night. Anyways, that's Guild War for today. But yeah, I should probably consider using a Dragon's Eye team for one of my days. I actually don't have it set yet. I haven't bothered putting it in since it got buffed. I'm still really surprised they bothered buffing it. But I'm trying to think of which ones of these we could replace it on. I guess technically we could get away with it on Red Guild War Day. We'd have to completely revamp the team though. The other location... Oh, Blue Day would probably be a pretty good day to put it on, actually. Yeah, I think we'll revamp our Blue later. I'm not sure exactly into what. But we'll convert it into something and make it into a really annoying I team and to see how it works out. But anyways, for now, let's go and head over to Delves. We have a lot of Delves we need to go do. Simply because it is a Tuesday, so we got the... I believe it's All-Seeing Eye today to go do a bunch of those. It's one of the most annoying layouts, too. Before we do, let's clear through dungeons real quick before I forget. And get our free resources for today. What do we want for this? Where's my key team? I feel like I keep moving it every single day. Where's my key team? Oh yeah, I forgot. I changed it to the other one. Let me change it back to normal, I guess. That's not it. Wait, what happened to my key team? Let's see. Oh, there it is. Let's rename this to key team so I know where it is. And I guess we'll put greed back there for now. Greed, greed, greed. There you are. Put that in. Boom. Okay. Is Scorpius worth crafting? No. Scorpius is pretty underwhelming. They did buff him a few patches ago in that he can cast infinitely now. Whereas before he could only ever cast once, regardless of how many copies you had or anything like that. No, he's still not really that great. Obviously, one of the things you could use him for is Blue Guild War Days. He's also occasionally used with our Yali for the purpose of double killing the poisons. But too many things have immune to poison for him to really ever be usable. And the only other instances he sometimes brought out is whenever... oh, what's it called? Whenever... Brown Guild War Day. Never mind, I already mentioned what it was for. Yeah, basically just Brown Guild War Day, and for using it with poison so that you can double kill. Those are only two things you ever use it for. Okay, I'll throw the gold down. Get a greed. Yeah, I do still much prefer this team with greed. That, or maybe I'm just used to using it with greed. But even against lower stat stuff, it still just seems slightly more favorable just using it with greed. You just gain such an absurd amount of gold immediately. You're trying to think of a fourth troop for Delve, using Mountain Crusher, Arachnine Weaver, and Draculus. What Delve are you referring to? Megavore would probably be a pretty nice addition, if it fits into whatever color. Assuming you even have it. need here. We'll try for the brown there. Get a nice little red in there. Just throw a key down, dead. And there we go. That was easy. Anyways, now for all the delves. So we got this really annoying layout. Let's see. Do we take top first? No, we do not. We go... I might just do this thing the same way every single time. Just because of how much more convenient it is. Even if it scores ever so slightly less. But it's generally middle, bottom, top. And just do that every time. If you don't want to bother scouting it out each time. Which I believe is exactly what we're going to do, just for the sake of not having to scout it out a billion times. Oh, that's funny. We still have pure faction set because that's what we were messing around with last time. But yeah, let's not use that. That's not going to be horrible, but it's going to take forever. But let's see. What should we go use? Let's use... Oh, you know what? We could use Key Team. We have the entirety of Key Team available this week. I forgot about that. Greed. Cedric. I should say I almost forgot about it. Egg Thief. And Dragon Key. Or Skeleton Key, I mean. I almost typed in Dragon Key. There we go, Skeleton Key. And change it to the right banner, the Meteor banner. Cinder Mirage banner. The Where Are You banner. Seriously, where is it? There it is. Was there a Darkstone event coming soon? I believe February? I would have to check, but I believe February has one if I'm not mistaken. Pretty sure it was February. I would have to double check later for sure. But we are getting 10-star plus Darkstone early next year. I know that. I just forget the exact time when it's happening off the top of my head. Was the best pure faction team All-Seeing Eye? Oh, what is the best pure faction team for All-Seeing Eye? You basically just run the same final battle. What the final battle is of this delve is basically the exact same thing you run as your team. You can just copy it card for card, and that's the team you run. It's the only faction in the entire game where you actually use the pure faction, as in one of each troop. You could technically go double Ellcarjen and Ellcarjen Leech instead of double, you can use double Ellcarjen Leech instead of doing an Ellcarjen here. But generally just going one of each is perfectly fine, even in the exact same order. Ellcarjen you need for the mana accumulation and to steal their attack. The Ellcarjen Leech. The Ellcarjen that's just called Ellcarjen you use to convert before they convert, the exact same thing. The Watcher you use to resummon and to HP gain whenever they're about to kill something in one shot to move it to 2 shots. And Exurator you just keep skull spamming with and hope you get insanely lucky off those skull spams. And that's basically what you use. Yeah, it's the only pure faction in the entire game where it's actually viable to run the actual pure faction team. Every single other one you go and run one of the troops that's more overpowered multiple times over. But this is the only faction that's not like that. I was kind of hoping more factions would be like this one, where all 4 of the troops actually have insanely good synergy and make for a really interesting team. This is the only faction that really has it properly. The Ellcarjen. Yeah, they're like blocks. The Ellcarjen. Okay, we'll go and throw a key down, as a key always does. Oh no, maybe we do go Leprechaun. Their stats are so low that we probably have to gain more speed from it. At least for the first 2 delves. Oh, too late for this one. I don't know why, I've been so thirsty today. I've gone through 5 water bottles. It wasn't even a warm day or anything. Oops, I almost just went to the boss room. That would have been an epic fail. What do we need here? We need Thief's mana a lot quicker. Is there a good gold farming team with 2 Cedrics? Yes. Greed, Bronze Lock Pistol, double Cedric is what you would use. And you just keep spamming Bronze Lock Pistol until you win. Ideally on something that has a low durability so you can actually kill them in a timely fashion. But yeah, Greed, Bronze Lock Pistol, double Cedric. You can also do it in different orders too, but as long as Hero's not in first slot. You would generally want to use Bronze Lock in front of the Cedrics though, just so they're not blocking on blue. So you would just put the Greed right in front of it. But still have it in second place. It is not vodka, I never drink. Which mode is the fastest performing the million souls for Dawnbringer? Challenges. Spamming the exact same very easy challenge over and over again. Generally first challenge Divinian Fields, though there are a few others you could use too, if you want different trait stones. But first challenge Divinian Fields has the absolute lowest stats currently of any first challenge. So it's generally the one that people use. The only time you would switch to a different one is if you have way too many yellow-purple arcanes. If you have way too many of those, you'd probably want to switch to a different kingdom just so you get more of a different color. There's no stupid questions. Is it possible to get Skeleton Key now? Yes, it is. You need to go and unlock the Thief Hero class, which you get from the Zacian Kingdom. This one. Where'd it go? Where is Zacian? There it is. But from this kingdom, you complete out the quest line. Once you completely complete it out, you get the Thief Hero class. You then set your Thief Hero class underneath your hero page, underneath your class. And you set it to Thief, wherever it is. It's in alphabetical order, still can't find it. There it is. But you would change it to Thief. And then you would need to get 250 wins, and then once you get 250 wins, you get the key, as you can see right there. And that's all you have to do to get Skeleton Key. It's actually a ridiculously easy weapon to obtain. Should only take a few hours. The whole process of unlocking the hero class and getting the key only takes a few hours. Well, it depends on your win rate. But yeah, it's possible to reach 120 to 180 wins pretty easily, particularly this late in the game. You can get even higher than that as well, about 4 per minute if you just do Explore. But it's definitely hands down easily 2 per minute, if not 3 per minute. And then you just go there until you get it after like 2 hours or less. And you could do it in any Explorer or anywhere. It's just that's one of the quicker ways of winning. Anyways, what am I doing? Games, back to their fights, and let's take out the boss room. What about Key instead of Bronze Lock Pistol? With a double Cedric, you would generally want to go with Bronze Lock Pistol just because Key... well, I guess you could go with Key, but you wouldn't have a mana generator for it. So it'd be a little bit slow. But if they didn't have Barrier, it'd probably be fine. If they had Barrier, that'd be way too slow, though. And Bronze Lock Pistol isn't necessarily slow. It's just, it incrementally does damage, but it clears so much board and has such a decent extra turn chance that it's not going to be too slow overall. Here we go. On to the next one. Wait, why am I scouting? I said I would just do the middle, bottom, top every time. Just for the sake of saving time. Oh, I forgot to switch a team, but oh well. This team's fine. So we're gonna need to change it back to this anyways after this delve. Yeah, All-Seeing Eye Pure Faction is the strongest team synergy of any Pure Faction. It's not the easiest to do Pure Faction on, but it does have the best synergy. The easiest to do it on is Crypt, just because you have that instant kill mythic. I mean, the instant kill legend. But that's just basically because you're just spamming the same overpowered troop over and over again. It's the only reason why that's viable. Yeah, All-Seeing Eye, you can actually use variety and just use one of each. It's nice. It's the only kingdom where you can properly do that. I wish all of them were like that. And did I say kingdom? I mean faction. Hopefully we do get a new kingdom next year, though. Wait, was I using 2 Megavores on my defense? I don't think I was. Let me double check. I'm pretty sure I was only using 1. I definitely need to change that if I'm not. Oh, I am using 2 Megavores. Well, we were already going to change our Blue Guild War team, though. But I guess we'll do that now. Wait, we're using a couple repeats. Oh! That's why. Whoops. I set this as Guild War Red instead of Defend Red. Fixed. There we go. Ah, that's why. No, we weren't using 2 Megavores. It was just because I set it to the wrong team. Okay, now we're back to normal. Oh, thank you for catching that. I actually wouldn't have noticed that. That was really bad because that would have been tomorrow's team too, which would have been locked in if we didn't catch it before then. But there we go. I was wondering where the dwarf team was. I still need to go change my blue day though. I'm still going to be changing it to Eye of some sort. But yeah, it was because I had Guild War Red instead of Defend Red. Whoops. I should probably have them slightly separated so I actually don't ever accidentally do that. I have them right next to each other, so very occasionally I'll do that. Actually, I think that's the first time I ever accidentally did that. Luckily, it didn't actually roll over to the day yet, so we can just change it with no penalty. But yeah, it's fixed now. We shouldn't have any issue for the rest of the week. And we still get to keep all of our points for everything. There we go, it's been fixed. But yeah, thanks for catching that. I would not have noticed. Oops, forgot to use Greed. That might help. It's always annoying when you cast a gold-related troop when you forgot to cast Greed. Because then it does almost nothing, assuming it's one of the really dependent gold ones. So we have no mana for that. We'll stick a brown for now, throw a key down, go from there. What do we need? Let's take that for now. Hello, Motown. Welcome. Throw down a key. A bunch of destroy everywhere. Do it again. And we won. What banner would you suggest for BL+2? What do you mean by that? For BL. I don't know what you mean by BL. Trying to think of what troop you're referring to with that. You're against us in Guild War this week. Oh, nice. What day? I forget what guild you were in. Okay, we'll throw the key down. Get the egg again. Get back the key and dead. Yeah, the Grimlet teams are very annoying. The Grimlet into Dragon Eye. Gains mana so ridiculously quick. And in Guild Wars, there's very few ways to counter it. In PvP, it's not that bad, because there's a lot of ways that you could go about it. But most Guild War days, you're going to have a very large lack of options. Okay, I'll throw the key down. Now we're gonna bother using the second greed, it's already up. Do it again. Oh, it could just take in a brown, oh well. Okay, we actually turned it, and dead. Okay, we'll take a red there, take another red, take a red there. Destroy everything. Key it all down. Keep the cycle. Oh, it exploded away the brown I was going to use there. Oh, purple Guild War Day? Let's see. Which one is that? What team are we even using on that day? Oops, that's not where you check that. Purple Day. Oh, we're using normal Goblin team. Good luck. Ta! Yeah, we're using that annoying normal Goblin team. It normally loses, but it has that really nice chance of randomly winning out of nowhere regardless of what team you set. Well, except for maybe freeze, but you can't really freeze that well on that day. Let's see what we're going for here. Go back to the game. And continue with the delves. Got 2 rewards, still 6 to go. Last time we got it done in 8 delves. Or, you know, level 80 we ended up getting it done by. Which is very lucky. Normally it takes a level 90. There's no good Hydra team. You're better off just using Rowan. Hydra, unfortunately, is very underwhelming. You can go get a Rowan for free from Forest of Thorns and it'd be 1,000 times better. Anytime a Hydra would ever be viable is if they buffed the final trait to be like 10 damage per skull, and if they buffed the boost ratio up to at least 4 times per HP that's missing. Because the biggest problem that that it has is, for one, it takes time for it to get damaged. But the other problem is you have to bring it nearly into one-shot range in order for it to actually do a substantial amount of damage. Unless you're going to HP buff it like crazy, but then you're just taking way too long and be better off just using a like Guard's Avatar or anything that can one-shot in one single hit. Or even Rowan buffing would do the same thing, which is why I use Rowan instead. But yeah, Rowan is better than it in almost every single possible way. And it's free. All you have to do is complete out Forest of Thorns in half a minute, or I almost said half a minute, half an hour or less. In the Delve events, do you get more points for pure Delve team? No. Pure Delve team is the exact same amount of points. There's no additional points for using pure Delve. Yeah, it has no effect on the point system. It could affect your renown, assuming you're going higher than you have before, but it will have no effect on the amount of points. So during this event, you might as well just use your best team that fits within the coloration. So basically, whatever it lets you use is the best thing to use. We'll get our gold. Move that over. Oh, I should take the purple first. Oh, it still works. Grab that. Take that. Grab our brown. Take a bit of red. And we're good to go. And then we just key it down. Actually, let's try for a skull. There we go. So then we need a key. But yeah, if we were getting more points for doing something, we'd most likely be doing it. Most of the time. So throw another key down. And already another key. Very nice. Don't even need a mana accumulator. This does it for us off the board. But then again, Titan does technically mana generate himself. He explodes every single time an extra turn. And that can cascade into a bunch of stuff. Try for a skull here. Oh, I should have threw a greed first. Oh well. Grab that. Destroy all the things. Key it down twice. There we go, we'll take the green over. Let's take a skull, that's fine. Another green. We'll take a blue to red and just let the skull go in there. Get all the destroys we need. Get another key down. And there we go. Also, once we reach the first orb, we'll probably give out the redeem code, which should be, I think, 2 more delves. This one and then the next one. Champion of Anu to stop Yagway might be a little bit overkill. Depending on what are you trying to use it for. If you're trying to just disable it, he doesn't have immune to silence, right? Because why else would you be using that? If he doesn't have immune to silence, which I don't think he does. I forget if that... No, he just has mana shield, which doesn't have immune to it. But you could just use, what's his name? That one red-blue that costs 13 mana. It has a double silence. Wow, why can't I remember its name? It has impervious. It's that one thing of a lion. It's that one merfolk. 20 questions. Let's see. Wow, why can I not remember its name? I know I know like almost every aspect about it, yet I can't remember its name. But that would be a pretty good alternative. Let me go figure out its name real quick. Merline, yeah, that's it. There you go. That's such an obvious one too. I even said it was a lion. Yeah, it's Merlion. I guess because it was so obvious, I didn't think of it. But he's a really good disable option for Guild War days, or even just in general. I used to use him when he first came out. I don't anymore, though, currently. But he's still really nice, nonetheless. It's kind of like the whole cockatrice thing. It's really good in some situations, but I probably don't use it enough. Merline's the same way. Yeah, Champion of Anu is nice to have, mainly because you need it for 10 and 11 star Sword's Edge for that extra armor. Oh, speaking about orb, we actually already reached it. Let me finish out this delve first, though. But, oh, it's only an orange. Why you gotta do that? No. Okay. let's keep going. Let's see, we'll take the bottom route, top, go from there. Then we'll hand out code. Keep forgetting how ridiculously quick he is. Well, not that I forget, but even in delves it works so nicely. At least for lower level delves, we can't really use this beyond level like 150. Actually, even once we reach 80, I believe we stop one-shotting. At least with one Cedric. There's no point in putting two. So I guess in theory we could switch to Bronze Lock Pistol, but that's a lot of clicking. Oh, why? Ah! Why didn't I take the red? It would have been so much better. Hey, the other one on your priority list. Yeah, guards avatars are really good disable against daemons. It's also insanely good because it's currently used to max out Whitehelm, and Whitehelm is the highest guard kingdom in the game. It's also the best tribute in the game. I would definitely advise getting Guard's Avatar before Anu, that's for sure. Actually, Guard's Avatar I'd almost place in the top 5 to craft first, more towards like the 5th. But not because the troop itself is good, but just because the kingdom is the best kingdom in the game. At least from a tribute perspective. And also until there's a magic kingdom that's 10-starable. Currently no magic kingdom can be brought to 10 stars. I believe Darkstone's the first one. And it's going to be around February or so. Only a few more rooms. Got our gold. Come on. Oh, is it March? My bad. Still pretty early in the year. Could be earlier, though. Could take in brown there as well. Do that for now. Destroy all the things. Sneeze. Or not. Felt like I need to. Apparently not. All you need to do is say you need to sneeze to not sneeze. There we go. Okay, let's give out a code now. Nothing really too good in there. We get a little bit extra reward there. Okay, so code time. Tribute time apparently as well. Also, wow, it's a lot of gems. I keep forgetting how many we got from the Gnome event and everything. And then Monday event switched over and we got a bunch from that. Anyways, let's go mark this. Mark it. Edit. Mark. Copy, save. Where do we need to put this? Put that there. That there. Copy, paste. Works. Double check it on the other account. Copy, paste. All of it works. Put it in the code section. Paste, copy. And here it goes. There's the redeem code. Use it on gemsofwar.com underneath the game code section. Same place as always, simply click that link as well, it goes the same place. Invite codes found underneath the settings menu, whatever your game says there is we put in. Redeem codes, of course, is right over there as well as in chat. And same reward as always. 1 gem key, 2 treasure maps, and 2,500 gold. Now let's go finish out this event. Which is probably going to take us, what, 3 more delves? 4. 60, 70, 80, and 90 it should take. Hopefully we find a Valraven here, and even if we do, we're probably still going to need to spend 30 gems. But it should only be 30 and nothing more. You just completed level 70 and you just got, for the first time, and got 40 of renown. Is that normal? Yeah, that's normal if you're still moving up in renown. It only gives you renown if you're moving up. So that likely means you already reached 60 before, at some point. Hey, can we get a pet code too? I unfortunately do not have special codes. Also, I don't know if Salty gave me more codes yet.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
Yeah, we can destroy all the things. I keep wanting to go right to the boss room. It's in such a weird position. This one and what's the other one? This Kingdom and Sea of Sorrows. I always wanted to click the final room, just because they're in a really, really weird spot. Mana that we need. We'll stick a blue. Do we play this game when we're not streaming? Of course. Not as much recently, but we definitely do. With Smash Ultimate being released recently, most of my free time of gaming has been spent doing that for the last few weeks, that's for sure. I've actually almost 100%ed the game at this point. As far as the single player experience anyways. And I've been playing with some friends and stuff like that as well with it. Oh yeah, we only did do one stream on it, didn't we? We'll need to stream it again sometime. The only big issue with streaming it, though, is the only other thing I really need to do on it is just get a lot better at multiplayer. But, the only real big issue is my connection definitely isn't the greatest to be streaming something with that much action. Just because it could lag a lot. What is the recommended way to spend shards? If you currently don't have 5-star Darkstone, go get 5-star Darkstone. From there, you'd probably want to go all in on White Helm because it's the best tribute. And from there, you pretty much go whatever order you want, depending on what you feel like is best, for the most part. You generally do it based on kingdom upgrades, though, as far as what you specifically target out. So, wow, we actually might need to go buy 2 packs this time around. But then again, if we find a Valraven here, I think that'll be it. So we need to find a Valraven to delve. Otherwise, we're going to need to spend another 60 gems, which wouldn't be good. Oh, well, there's the... Wow, well then. Of course, the Valraven would come immediately after. Just to mock us. Also, that'd be a fail if it actually gets away. It's not blocked by yellow, so it could. Just gonna need to deny to yellow just in case. There's no other good mana for us to take. We'll grab that. Get our destroy down. Get another key going. That over. What else we need? Get destroy. Oh, there we go, 2 more faction battles, and that should be it then. 70, 80, and 90. And that should be enough for us to get all our loot. Oh yeah, it's always annoying when a loop stops. But it happens, either to freeze or just because it doesn't want to do it. We're gonna go for Egg Thief here instead of taking a bunch of other color. But then again, it might have just been better to have gone for Egg Thief. Headphone came out. I still need to get another new headphones. I don't care for these too much. They seemed okay, but yeah, I still need a better option. But for now, they're still sufficient enough. Oh no, Dust Devils, I hate them so much. One of the nice thing about Hall Guardians is no level 5 battle. I mean, no level 1 battle, I mean. If it moves us, I'm never going to bother shifting the team. Oh, we almost won before it got a move. Oh well. It doesn't really affect us much, especially since he doesn't really have enough to kill Egg Thief. And Egg Thief has 20% dodge, so even if they try, it's going to probably dodge at least once. Yeah, it's enough damage to throw a key down immediately. Oops, why did I think that was a move? There goes all of our hero mana. Almost right back to full. If the other one would have surged, only one of them did. Can't really hear when multiple do it at once, when they all happen at the exact same time. Did that explode just moved the thing? Pretty sure it just did. We'll take that. Start getting Egg Thief up. Feels weird seeing it in first slot. It's pretty much never there, but of course it got moved there. We'll try for a red. Didn't happen. Get herself a nothing. Move that over. Take a red. Get Egg Thief going. Get a key down. At least he died. No extra turn though. Starting to reach that point where we don't kill anymore. It's still fine to use this though. little stat. Let's hit it again with a key. And that'll be that. Okay, well, we'll go throw a key down. Grab herself a green. Take some more green. Don't you dare die to Death Mark. We need you for the rest of the spells. That should be dead and completed. There we go, on to the next one. Oh, I need a 3.6. Yeah, this faction does have one of the lowest multipliers too that you naturally get. But oh well, 2 more rooms should do it. Assuming we don't get super unlucky. And then we'll have all rewards for the event. Grab our gold. What else? What else? Take a brown for now. Start getting the key rolling. If anyone still has any questions or anything you want me to go over, just let me know. Otherwise, good majority of the rest of the stream will just be trying to finish up mainly the delves here, so we can get all the loot. Also, I think we're going to cover a Fairy Fire team tomorrow, or a video on Fairy Fire. We should have time to cover it tomorrow. But it's a pretty relevant stats effect just because it's one of the more powerful ones as far as quick killing is concerned. There's a few really meta teams that get used for it, specifically. Because Fairy Fire is overall one of the best mechanics for winning quickly. I feel like I underuse it a lot. Okay, what else? We need to move around. Take a brown. Get a key going. Still enough damage, that's good to see. Okay, move that over. Grab another brown. Take another brown. What do I need here? We'll go grab a blue to purple. Grab a little skull in there. Get a key in there. Throw a red. What do I do? Take the red. Take that red. Come on, move. Get another egg down. Key it again. And we're good to go. I might need another water bottle. Oh no, Dust Devils again. No. Actually, I need to go pick up my water. I think I only have one more left in the fridge. And the tap water by me is just awful. I would highly not advise drinking it. It's not like ultra bad. It's not like a Flint, Michigan bad. But it's definitely not good. Hello, AJ. Welcome. Also, anyone just getting here, make sure to double check the redeem code. It's probably already used up already, but just in case. It might still be good. Dust devils equal need more water, pretty much. They are from the desert after all, and they are pure dust. Devilish dust. Will I be going over Guild War teams? I generally don't every single week. If anyone has any questions, I normally go over them. But I normally don't go over teams just because we go over the same exact teams every single week. The only reason I go over teams for other stuff is because it changes from week to week. But, or from event to event. But as far as Guild Wars, it's literally the exact same every single time. Like what you use for one Guild War event is almost guaranteed what you're going to be using for the next Guild War event. You never really change your 6 teams unless you get better stuff within that time. And very rarely does new content get used for it. Like today we used the Leprechaun because it was viable enough that we could fit it in there. And we do try to use new content when we can if it's viable enough to put in. Like Leprechaun today. But other than that, we generally don't really go over other stuff just because it's the same thing each time. It'd be kind of redundant doing it every single week or every single month. Well, it used to be every single week, which is another one of the reasons why we don't go over it. But I don't know. I guess now that's once a month, we could maybe start doing like something a little bit going over it. But it would still be the same thing each month. It wouldn't change. War never changes, pretty much. That is pretty funny. That quote is perfect for the condition of Guild Wars. It does never change. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, the war never changes quote does work pretty well for what Guild Wars actually is in this game. That made my day. That's a really good play on words. Let's see, what do we need here? We'll take the brown, grab that. Luckily, get it off the cascade. Very nice. Get a free turn. Hate that this thing is. Excuse me. Now I'm burping from the water. But now that that's free, we just go get our man. Oh, I should take those purples. Do that again. Take our skull for a key. Never mind. Well, first we need a key. That might help us. Throw a key down. Get a bit of a hit in there. Take our yellow. And what else do we need? I guess we'll throw all that down and it's pretty much match. Go do whatever. Yep, well, let's take a skull. Okay, we should only need one more and that'll be that. Let's see, yep, should be able to. And let's go do one of those things again where we're like 10 points short or 50, whatever it was that one time. Some kind of ridiculously small amount. But hopefully we will not, and we'll just be able to get it with what we currently have. It's not going to be a leaderboard, of course, but it's at least just going to be a decent amount of points to... hey, 110 isn't even on the leaderboard. I don't know why people are going heavier on this one then. That's weird. But yeah, not really trying for leaderboard. I'm just trying to get all the loot, because that's basically 2 free orbs, plus a vault key. And I will be saving that vault key that we got. I'm not going to be using it. We used plenty enough vault keys last week. We opened... How many vault keys did we open last week? We opened 49 vault keys in a single weekend. 36 in one video and 13 throughout the rest of the time. Unfortunately, we didn't get 50. One away from 50 total. But still, we found 13. Can't really complain with 13. That's way above average. At least compared to what we normally do. Though there are probably people that got like 50 during the weekends. People that play like a really, really, really high amount. Constantly playing it the entire weekend and getting decently lucky. I don't know, I'm still happy with 13. That's a pretty high number of vault keys. Plus there's still people that got 0. Even though they played the whole time. It happens sometimes. Oh, why am I using Greed? We already have all of our mana. At least this is in the last slot. That would have been a huge fail if he was actually blocking something and we wasted that cast. Then you'd just be blocking my mana. Oh, oh, why'd I do that? I should just threw key. Could have already won. we'll take the red over. Grab a brown there. Take the other brown over. Okay, what else we need? I'll take a green. Gotta do whatever, it's just the baby dragon, it's not really gonna do much. Grab the other hit down. We don't need another greed, don't waste it. Throw a key down before we throw a hit, just so it hits the egg, because it's gonna have way too high durability. Even with that hit, that's still not gonna be enough key. He'll do that. So much so, I think I'm gonna have to go for another hit in there, just to make sure he goes down. And luckily, no baby dragon summon off his 25%. Let's see, will we get all the way? We're getting about 1,000 per battle with all the bonuses. But then the final battle gives an absurd amount, so we might make it. I forget how much the final battle will give. It all comes down to that pretty much, as far as if it covers the gap or not. Hopefully it will. We'll have a decent enough boost ratio on it from the multiplier. Okay, we'll take the red down. Get a good egg thief in there, hopefully. Well, actually, if it's good or not is completely random. I think it was okay. No extra turn, though. There we go. Get our extra turn. Throw this down 2 more times. 1 more time. Hopefully 1 more time. There we go. I think it had a lot of durability. The key does hit pretty high. We're hitting 120 something out of it. Plus we get the extra 5 damage on it. But yeah, it does 100... Oh no, more than that. It does 133 plus 5. Specifically, separately to plus 5, because that doesn't actually count towards the extra turn. The plus 5, that is. Yeah, that was quick. Why can't they all be like that? Do you find it annoying that the game slows down? Well, yes. Very, very, very much so. I almost feel like writing a post, like around New Year's, of every single thing that's wrong. Like those very, really small, annoying things in this game that exist. Like the hundreds of them. The hundreds upon hundreds of them. Like those really, really, really small things, but they start adding up. And that is definitely one of them. The fact that it reverts back to one-time speed whenever you're under a, whenever you're clicked on one of these menus when the board is moving. That is super, super annoying. I don't know what they would actually fix about it. Probably nothing, but it's worth a shot just for fun. You'll definitely see it. Also, I haven't made a post on the forum for a while. Like a long while. I used to do it almost like every single week. I definitely slowed down quite a bit. In college, it was really easy because I had like gigantic plates of time between my day where I wasn't really doing much. Or just waiting between classes and had nothing else but to kill time. Okay, we'll get the goal down, put that over, put the key down. Can I make a video about it too? That'd be interesting. I don't know if I'd make a video on it for sure. But I definitely do a forum post on it. But I don't know, we could maybe do a video on it too. That'd be a very long video though. If I was to do all that text as an actual video format. I guess we could. I've never actually done one of those as a video yet. I would definitely have to pre-make a list, because there's no way I'm going to remember all that. Actually, I should probably start pre-making a list now, because there's just so many things to be putting on it, and I'll probably forget at least a few dozen. I'll probably take suggestions, too, just so, to get your guys' stuff in there, too. Anything that you guys might want to mention. But anyways, Orb of Chaos. Hopefully it's not green or orange. And somewhat bad luck with it recently. But that is a purple, so that's nice. 15 gem keys. Better than a green or orange, that's for sure. But anyways, that's all rewards, exactly at 90, so that works out. Only costs us 30 gems, as it normally does. That's pretty cheap for 2 orbs and a Vault Key. The Vault Key itself is worth way more than that. And you get 2 orbs, which is also pretty nice. And a bunch of other scraps. Most rest of it's pretty irrelevant, though. There's really only 3 rewards. The orb at 4, the Vault Key at 6, and the orb at 8. Those are all of the rewards, basically. Everything else is just basically 0. But you get it for only 30 gems, so it's pretty nice in that regard. But anyways, guys, I think I will be heading out for now. Do you guys have any other questions that you may have wanted to mention or anything else you want me to go over real quick? Otherwise, we'll be back tomorrow around the same time as always, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tomorrow, we just have the little pet thing, the green one. Nothing too out of the ordinary, just the normal pet thing. Not a new one, even. And this Thursday, we'll be having the class event for... Actually, I forget what hero class. It is for the Archer. Archer's pretty underwhelming. It is used in some Black Beast teams pretty decently, but other than that, it's not really used for much. It is nice and versatile, but the perk system didn't really do it too good. It was one of the better hero classes before the perk system, but after the perk system, it got such bad trees other than Rogue that it's not really used much. So unfortunately, it's, I don't know, it's still okay, but, you know, Titan is still everything as far as hero classes are concerned. And generally, you would use Assassin instead of it if you need it specifically for skulls. Unfortunately, Assassin doesn't have half mana start, whereas Archer does. But the way that Assassin does damage, it just better distributes the damage, since it does the instant kill the last slot. When Archer does instant kill the first slot, if you're already using skull spam against it, it's already going to be dying to the skull spam. You don't really need the overkill with the 50% chance to kill it. But, yeah, it's a little bit of an underwhelming hero class these days. Still not horrible, but it's, I don't know, in a way, the skill trees that they added ended up nerfing it, even though it wasn't actually technically nerfed, it was only made stronger. But, I don't know, just compared to other hero classes, it's not really as desirable anymore, is the main aspect that's happening there. So how many Vault Keys do we have? Only 1? That's the only Vault Key we have now. That feels so weird to have, like, 0 Vault Keys. It's been a while since we've had essentially 0. But anyways, guys, hope you all have a wonderful week. And we don't actually have an event this weekend, mainly because of the holidays and everything. So hope you all enjoy the weekend. We'll still be streaming most likely on Friday and Saturday still and just messing around with stuff. Or at least on Friday, if nothing else. I'm not sure about Saturday yet. But, yeah, we'll just be messing around with just normal grinding. If nothing else, we'll go finally level Thief to max. I still haven't done that. I want that 100% for sure done before the end of this week. We had to use Titan today because of our defend team. And probably for a couple of the other days too, but I do want to switch back to Thief and start getting that thing maxed already. But anyways, guys, I'll see y'all later. Thanks for stopping by, and have a wonderful week. Goodbye, everyone, and enjoy the holidays.